Hello friends and welcome to Fire Emblem Discussion. So Nintendo tweeted out some confirmations of things we pretty much assumed or already knew, but I think it's interesting to go over it regardless. So they tweeted out a few photos with this tweet saying, as you progress in Fire Emblem 3 Houses Cindered Shadows, you can interact with and recruit the 4 Ashen Wolves in Part 1 of the main game. Once they've joined your house, they can take part in battles and classes. They'll also stick with you into Part 2 of the main game. So, and then we have some nice screenshots they gave us of stuff like Yuri at tea time, Constance learning or doing the instructing stuff with Byleth, Happy with, of course, Sylvain. Who else would it be? Adamil. And then Balthus singing in the choir. So these are all really cool, honestly. I'm pretty excited that we are going to 100, like we are, again, this is something we assumed. I mean, you figure you're going to pay for this, that they're going to give you something in the main mode as well. But I'm really excited to have this confirmation that we are indeed going to have these characters in Part 1 if we'd like. And we're going to have them in Part 2 if we recruit them in Part 1. But then, you're going to hear a little bit of Milo barking, but I'm not going to cut it out because I love Milo, and you guys do too. But here's my question. So I guess my question is this. How do you think we're going to be able to recruit these characters? Obviously, we have to play some of Cindered Shadows first, and I understand that. But is it going to be the kind of thing where we need, like other students, where, say, for Balthus, he'll want you to have a C rank in Gauntlets and I don't know, like 10 Magic or something like that? Or maybe he'll want, something like C rank in Faith and 10 Strength. Or do you think it's going to be like Anna, where you just talk to them and recruit them just because you bought the DLC and you've done Cindered Shadows? I could see it going either way. I could see it being the kind of thing where, well, they paid for it, so we'll just give it to them. But I could also see it being you make it like you have to work to recruit them like you would any other student in 3 Houses. And it makes sense, really, because you didn't pick their house, you didn't pick Ashen Wolves, you didn't pick the Cindered Shadow side story, so you didn't pick their house. And you didn't, so you have to recruit them into your whatever house you pick. So I think it is something that we're going to have to consider, and really, I'm leaning more towards we have to have the right weapon ranks and stuff to recruit them. And I think that's what I want to. I think that's kind of like another interesting thing, and just more characters to recruit. But I'm really curious to hear what you guys have to say on this topic, so make sure to leave it in the comments. What would you prefer to see? And maybe we'll have a discussion about it in a couple days if there's enough response to this one. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you're new, make sure to subscribe and like this video. It helps with visibility. It helps more people see it. It helps the channel grow. So I'd really appreciate that as well. And yeah, I'll catch you next time.